butterflies, butterflies, butterflies.
It's just 2 hours until her wedding, and Amber Thorne is feeling the pressure.
Shall I turn you around so you can see what you look like?
I hate being the center of attention, first of all. There's just a whole colony of butterflies were breeding in my tummy. No.
Her once small guest list has ballooned to more than 60 people. And she's worried her dress won't fit.
Okay, is this gonna fit? Oh no. Is it fitting?
She may be a typical bride, but typical isn't the best way to describe this woman.
Hey you, go away.
Amber was born male, but knew from an early age that she was born in the wrong body.
I wondered why I couldn't play with the girls, like all the other girls played with the girls. Why there seemed to be a separation there.
That confused little boy would get his first taste of being the girl he wanted to be one Halloween night.
It was 1967. I was 10 years old. My mom asked me what I wanted to be for Halloween. I said, a girl. I was just ecstatic. I was in seventh heaven.
Amber still remembers that Halloween as one of the best nights of her life, and the days that followed as some of her worst.
I'm coming back from Halloween. I wake up the next morning thinking, ooh, can I do that again? And it was a whole different world. There wasn't the acceptance of putting on the wig and the makeup and the stuff. The next day they shaved my head, and that's when it turned ugly.
The next several years were the lowest of her life. Amber says her family disowned her when she was just a teenager, rejecting her so severely that when the family moved, she says they left without her, forcing her to live on the streets.
Last time I saw my mom, I was 14. Last time I saw my dad, I can't even remember. It wasn't good.
By 18, she found herself with no money, no education, and no hope. The dream of living as a woman remained just that, a dream. The only option she felt was to be a man. A real man. The quest to become hyper-masculine began with lifting weights, culminating in the ability to bench press 285 pounds. Next was getting married to a beautiful female model.
You know, we do things according to the expectations of others. I did marry. It lasted all of 9 months. Just to prove what? That it was something that I obviously wasn't.
Life as a man was unraveling. He couldn't be the man he was expected to be, and couldn't see how it was possible to live as the woman he wanted to be. Something had to give. Distraught, he put a loaded gun in his mouth.
I couldn't live that way anymore. I didn't care. I put on a song, and I don't even remember what the song was. I remember the beat. And I remember the Glock has a double trigger to it. And you have to pull a safety piece that comes out along with. And I sat there and I just remembered hitting my finger on the trigger to the beat of the music. And then the music wasn't doing it anymore, and my finger, And, by the grace of God, you know. So, I took that as something died, and it was the male, and that was it. It was just it.
Just like that, it was the end of one life and the beginning of another.